Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk about time management. Now that I am a mommy and a wife, and also now that I'm working, yes, I'm working now, but it's at like early mornings when Ava is like out. From 2 to 6 a.m. I have to now plan. I have to, time management is like real deal. If I don't, I feel like I'm wasting time. I get overwhelmed and it's just not, it doesn't feel good. I get really overwhelmed and frustrated when I feel like I was not productive or productive enough in a day. So I wanted to come and share time management, kind of what I do to manage my time, being a mommy and a wife and now working. It's not easy a lot of the times, but most of the times it is. So the first thing I would say for me is being organized, having stuff in order. Like if I feel like stuff is chaotic and everywhere and just not in order, I get so overwhelmed. I really do. And it kind of throws me out of whack. It kind of throws me for a loop. It's like, okay, where do I start? So sometimes I just can't catch it and get it, going. But most of the times I try to keep everything organized, especially in like the living room and the kitchen area, and in Ava's room. Like if I go in there and I'm looking for something and stuff is just kind of everywhere, I have to just stop and kind of put stuff where it needs to be and then continue looking for what I need to look for. One of the most important things for me is to remember that it is okay to share the load. I know us as mommies, we try to do it, get it done. Even as wives, we try to do it, get it done because we want it done the way that we want it done. But a lot of the times we can't do too much at once, especially if it's something that needs our attention a whole lot, and then you have something over here that's just kind of minor, and then you have something over here that needs to get done, something over here, the baby need a bath, you need to cook, you need to iron clothes, you need to get clothes out, you need to, whatever it is that you need to get yourself ready for bed and go to sleep. And for me, go to sleep at a decent hour, get Ava situated, or I share the load with my husband. He'll do the dishes, he'll straighten up the living room, and that way I can just give Ava her bath, get her situated for bed, and we both go to bed at the same time. And he's left with just the chores that I couldn't finish because I can't do everything by myself. We cannot do everything by ourselves. And I'm learning that because me trying to do everything, it becomes chaotic. I get crazy. So my husband, he'll even say, you don't have to do that, I'll do that. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself ready to go to bed. I got it. And I'm like, make sure you do this and that, and make sure you do it this way. And it's like, I'm gonna do it. Even though he's not gonna do it my way, it's gonna get done. So I have to learn to share the load. And another thing is take it one thing at a time. I'm guilty of this. I'll start in the living room, I'll jump out. Well, here's what happens is I'll start in the living room and then I'll go in the kitchen to probably get some water, and I'll see dishes in the sink. And I'll wash the dishes, put the dishes up, dry the ones put the ones up in the dishwasher, and then I end up sweeping the kitchen, wiping, just everything in the kitchen, and then I turn back around and the living room is like, dang. And then I go in the living room, continue doing what I'm doing, vacuum, straightening up the couch, and then I come in Ava's room for something, maybe a onesie, or it's just something for her, or a toy or something. and I'm like, oh dang, I didn't fold these clothes for her. I mean, I didn't fold her clothes, and I need to fold them and put them up so they can just get off of her couch. And of course, I stay in there longer because I came in there for one thing and I end up staying in there, and then go back in the living room. It's like, dang, let's just finish this one room and then we can move. And of course, I end up going in the bathroom or in another room, or trying to do laundry, just so much. Sometimes it's too hard to multitask. And I have to remember to, okay, let's do this room, or let's vacuum the floors, or let's do the laundry all at once. Just wash them and do all laundry all at once, or on that set day, or whatever. Take it one thing at a time, or you will drive yourself crazy. I am a witness. I'm guilty of it all day long. But I'm getting better. So yeah, take it one thing at a time, ladies. Or gentlemen. Take it one day at a time. The next thing is having a routine. I believe having a routine is so important, especially when you have children. I've learned that even before having Ava and just being married, you need a routine. And before being married, you need a routine. You just need a routine, because it's like, when you trying to like do things just kind of just however, going with the flow, a lot of the times you begin to feel like, okay, something has to change, something has to give. You know, wake up, eat breakfast, or wake up, you know, work out, and, you know, get your clothes out, have your clothes on by this time, and be ready to head out the house by this time, and be home by this time because you need to do dinner by this time. And you know, just have it set to where it fits you, and also if you have a family, it fits your family. And to add to having a routine, be flexible at the same time, because a lot of the times, especially when you have children, things don't go as planned. So for me, when I know I need to be somewhere by 7 o'clock, I start getting Ava and me and Ava ready at 4 o'clock. Because if she just so happened to snatch a bow out, or pull a ponytail out, or have a blowout poop, or get a stain on her shirt or something, or I end up getting something on me, or it just whatever, the things with having children and having to go back to square one and start all over is endless. There's so many things that can happen in that time from 4 to leaving the house at 6 or 6:30. So I give myself a 2-hour window, because normally we're bathed and stuff for the day, just may need to go and kind of freshen up. But clothes wise and getting us situated to head out the door, like be leaving out the house at 6 to be somewhere by 6:45, 7. Yeah, I start at 4 o'clock on Sundays for church. We have to be there at 8. So I'm up getting myself showered and breakfast or whatever I need to get done before I wake Ava up to get her situated, because we need to leave our house by 7:30, no later than 7:30 to get to the church at 8. So yeah, and having a husband, making sure he got his stuff, socks, whatever, just need to be together. So that gives me 2 window time, hour and a half on Sundays. Sometimes I get up earlier, it all depends. So yeah, have a routine, but also be flexible, because things don't always go as planned. So you don't get flustered when you stuck in traffic, or when you whatever happens to throw you off your schedule or your routine, or you can't get home by 8 to get the kids down by 9, or you can't get home to cook dinner by 4, or whatever time you get off, or however life is for you. Just know that it's okay. to have some flexibility because things happen. It's just, that's the way life goes.